Here in the mountains, it's starting to look a lot like fall, and here in the studio, it's starting to look like fall because Cary Hogan has brought in some Oktoberfest beers as well as some pumpkin beers, and she's going to explain to me what kind of things we have for us
It's that
today.
time of year. Pumpkin beers are one of the seasonals that in the last 4 or 5 years have just exploded. So we have so many. I couldn't carry them all as usual, but we have a great selection. And the thing that people know about seasonals is that you got to move to get them, because pretty soon they'll be out with their Christmas beers. I mean, they really move through these seasonals these days. So pumpkin beers, oh my, we have so many delicious ones and so many different styles using the pumpkin. So you've got the Southern Tier, which always makes great pumpkin beers. You've got Epic, Eddie Line, Shipyard are right down this in Boulder is the Upslope. We've got the this is a interesting one that's a double porter imperial, and this is from Dry Dock, and that's just a delicious one. But again, we've probably got another 6 to 8 more that are at the store, and it's really fun to hear from the customers. You know, every one of them, as we were talking before the shot, was that they're a little bit different. You know, everybody's got their spin on the pumpkin and what they want to show. Some have quite a bit of spice, some have just a little bit. They're for the most part dry, but sometimes you'll get a little bit of a little sweetness on some of them. But quite interesting. And then, you know, what started fall beers a long time ago is Oktoberfest. So over there in Germany, they are, you know, getting their Oktoberfest on, and we're trying to do the same here. And of course, we've got Oktoberfest events in Vail this weekend as well. And so we've got a great selection of Oktoberfest beers too. German styles, Dunkels, Weiss, all sorts of different kinds. And again, they vary from each other as well. We always like to have a staff tasting and do pumpkin beers and Oktoberfest just to kind of see everybody's style is going to be different. Everybody votes a little bit differently, but that's what makes the world go around, is all the different styles. And it's fun. It's fall time. It's, you know, after your bike rides, it's still beautiful out. Still a great time to be on your porch. You know, to me, pumpkins are kind of the harvest. So it's harvest time as well. And so, yeah, I just think it's a great way to celebrate fall up here, which is one of my favorite seasons.
Me too. I totally agree. But it seems like we've come a long way from beer and light beer. The selection and the choices are amazing. One of the things I wanted to ask you about is the size on these bottles, because they're big. Is there a reason for that?
Yes. Now, some of them, like these cans, I broke out of a 6-pack, so I didn't have to carry the whole 6-pack. But the taller beers are meant, first of all, they're usually a little more expensive. They're a little more crafted. But they're also meant to share with friends, like a bottle of wine.
Okay.
So, you know, certainly there's plenty that'll sit down and drink their own 22-ouncer. But that's what's kind of fun, is if you buy 3 or 4 and you've got 3 or 4 friends around, then you're going to get a smattering of different styles.
Different ones.
So, yeah, it's really, they definitely put their specialty beers in the 22-ouncers. They don't make as much of it. Because there's only 12 in a case of that, whereas there's 24 in the other. So they're a little bit higher in price, usually a little more crafted, so to speak, and definitely meant to share with friends.
Thank you so much, Cary. Tell everybody where they can find Avon Liquors.
All right, so Avon Liquors is right in the middle of the financial district of Avon. So pick a bank, we're right in the middle. We're in the very tallest building called the Avon Center, and we're on the bottom floor. We've pretty much taken over the bottom floor next to Venture Sports as well. So easy to find, great in and out parking. We're there all the time. We love to talk beer, we love to talk wine, and don't forget we have a huge selection of wine. Great wines for fall. Still working on the rosés. Those are great for this time of year. So come in and see us. It's a little bit slower. We like to talk. We like to talk about our different products. So come in and see us.
So good seeing you, and welcome back from your vacation. Stay tuned. We've got a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming your way. We're going to let you know what's coming up on tomorrow's show.